Hola mis gatos, it's me, Ari L, the drag manga collector, and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about all things manga, but specifically my manga collection. And today I am bringing you yet another haul video. This is my July 2024 manga haul. So we have some wonderful items to talk about. I'm very excited about this haul because we got some very special things in here. And yeah, I can't wait to share them all with you today. So before we get started, I just want to remind you all to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you're buying. I want to know all about your manga collection. Before we start, I do have to take these earrings off. Nobody talks about how much drag hurts. Nobody talks about it. They're like, oh, you get to be beautiful and pretty. Nobody talks about how you're gluing earrings to your ears. So anyway, if you think I'm not doing drag because I don't have earrings on, mind your business. But anyway, let's get into this manga haul from July 2024. First up, we got volume 6 of Blue Box. This is the romance sports manga that is running in Shonenjump right now. It is by Koji Miura, and I actually like this volume. I've been kind of iffy on this series. I think it is much more of a romance story than it is a sports manga, and I think the balance is a little off, especially for a shonen magazine, but I really enjoyed this volume. It got me much more interested in the series. I kind of was on the fence a little bit, but yeah, this one was really great. I mean, the art in this one is really always great and consistent, and yeah, the storytelling is getting really, really good. So I'm excited about the future of this one, but this is volume 6 of Blue Box. Next up, we have 2 volumes of Man of Many Faces by Clamp. This is another one of Clamp's earlier works. I talked a little bit in the last haul video about how I've been trying to complete all of Clamp's works that have been printed in English. I'm trying to collect all of them, and these 2 were on that list as well. The Man of Many series... What? The Man of Many Faces series is only 2 volumes long, so this is kind of like a prequel to Clamp School Detectives. And this was cute. I actually like this a lot. Much better than Duke Leon. And yeah, the characters are cute, the story is cute. I would say this one leaves less of a stain on Clamp's legacy. But this is Man of Many Faces, volumes 1 and 2 by Clamp. These are the old Tokyo Pop printings, so gonna be hard to find, but I got them. Speaking of a stain, speaking of a stain on Clamp's reputation, I don't know if it's a stain, but it was not my favorite. I picked up Miyuki-chan in Wonderland. This is Clamp's version of Alice in Wonderland. It's basically just a reason for Yuri content, which, you know, I'm always here for, but it is hypersexual. It is, I did not expect it to be so hypersexual. It's about like 6 or 7 short stories that involve Miyuki-chan being sucked into different worlds, as Alice does in Alice in Wonderland, Alice in the Looking Glass. And it is their take on it. It is just lesbian fan service. And like, not in an artful way. The art is really great in this, but you can always count on the art being good with Clamp. This was not my favorite, but it was really small, and it was cheap, I think. So this was Miyuki-chan in Wonderland by Clamp. Again, that old Tokyo Pop printing. Next up, we have one that I had been putting off reading for some reason. I think I wanted to finish this author's other series before I picked up this one. So I finished that series, and then I picked up this one, and I actually really, really had a good time with it. And that is Goodnightpunpun, Volume 1 by Inioasano. I was collecting Dead Demons, Dead Destruction, and I finished it. I really loved that, and I said, okay, I think it is time for me to visit Goodnightpunpun, which was not their first published work, but one of their earlier published works, and I actually really enjoyed this first volume. It deals with adolescence, and the main character is represented by this like ghost sheet bird looking thing, and it just really explores family, adolescence, and I actually really enjoyed this volume. I'd say if you're on the fence about it, go pick it up, try it out. If you like Shuzo Oshimi or anything that's super suspenseful, maybe Oh Maidens in Our Savage Season, something like that. I think if you enjoy titles like those, you would enjoy Goodnightpunpun, because it is really, really thought-provoking. It's an exploration of the mind of a young person, and it's done really well and thoughtfully. And this is, of course, the Viz signature line. Yeah, this is Volume 1 of Goodnightpunpun by inioasano. Next up, we are continuing one of my favorite series, all-time favorite series, Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. This is volumes 5 and 6 by Satoshi Mizukami. And of course, these are the 7 Seas printings. I don't know how the bookstore I go to has these, because in the back it says that this is the first printing from May 2015, but they look so brand new. I'm like, they must have just had these. So if you know how these are being put on shelves, because I know we're still waiting for a reprint, I don't know. If you know anything about the publication of Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer in America, please let me know. I want to know all about it, because it seems weird to me that they say it's a first printing from 2015. And it's 2024. This is 10 years later, and I'm just now being able to buy them at this one bookstore that I don't even know if I want to talk about. Because now I'm like, damn, everybody's going to go over there and pick up Lucifer and Biscuit Hammer and take all the volumes that are left, and maybe they don't have any more. Like, I'm scared. But this was a great volume. This is a great series. Like I told you in the last couple videos, I read this series a lot online when I was much younger, around 2015, 2013. And it's so exciting to be able to capture them and collect them officially in person. They can be on my bookshelves. I really love this series. So if you haven't picked it up, or read it online, this is Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, and this one is volumes 5 and 6. Speaking of 7 Seas, I also have another 7 Seas title. This is the last in this series, supposedly. I hope so, because I don't want to collect anymore, because honestly it just makes me really depressed. I love this series, but it makes me really sad. I'm talking about Orange by Ichigo Takano. This is Orange to You, Dear One. This kind of centers on, what's his name? I don't know how, they say his name literally 3 million times, and yet, for some reason, I can't remember it. Kakeru. This focuses a lot on Kakeru and everyone's relationships to Kakeru while he's alive, and after they've gotten the letters, and he gets his own letter, you know. I love the Orange universe. I've loved all the volumes I've got. And to wrap it up with this one was really, really wonderful. Yeah, there can't be any more, because I'll just be crying some more. And I don't like, I mean, I actually love crying at manga, but I need to stop. The Orange universe, stop it! Stop it! Hey, Ichigo, don't write anymore. But this is wonderful. If you haven't picked up Orange yet, or you're on the fence about Orange, and you don't know if you like shoujo like that, like, the supernatural thriller part of it, the mystery part of it, really, really is something special that has, I don't think, been captured in many other titles. So I heavily recommend Orange by Ichigo Takano from 7 Seas. Next up, we have one of the newer titles coming out right now that I actually am really, really enjoying, and this volume really, really took it over the edge for me. And I think I say that with every volume of this manga, but this one really, really was great. I'm talking about Chojin X. This is volume 6. Obviously, it was story and art by Sui Ishida from Tokyo Ghoul fame. And this is printed with the Viz signature line. I really, really like this series. There's not much to say. I think the world building is happening at such a wonderful pace, and I was skeptical of it at first. But now it's really, really taking form and taking shape in this wonderful, beautiful way. And I am loving it. So this is Chojin X by Sui Ishida from this signature line. Pick it up! Oh, speaking of series that I love so much, we have, my goodness, one of the, I mean, everyone knows it's the best, yeah, and I'm just slow on the uptake. This is Vagabond by Takehiko Inoue. This is volume 3 of Vagabond. I mean, what is there to say? I don't even really live for historical dramas and historical pieces like this normally, but God, I mean, the art is just so well done. The pacing of the story is so beautiful. And it really, really captures the inner workings of people's emotions so beautifully in a way not many people are able to do. But Takehiko Inoue is, of course, an icon and a legend for that. And this Vagabond is no exception. If you haven't started picking up Vagabond with these big editions, I highly recommend it. I mean, I highly recommend anything by Takehiko Inoue, but Vagabond is the tea. It is definitely the tea, okay? So pick it up. This is volume 3 of Vagabond by Takehiko Inoue. Biz big, baby, biz big. Up next is one of my favorite series that I'm so excited to be collecting. I love this series so much. It shaped me as a human being, that anime, and reading the manga has been such a wonderful delight. I'm talking about Sailor Moon by Naoko Takeuchi. This is volume 7. On the cover there we have Pluto and Saturn. Well, Sailor Pluto and Sailor Saturn. Let me come correct before Miss Takeuchi sees this and takes all my manga away or something. I don't know. But this was a great volume. Every volume of Sailor Moon is really good because Sailor Moon is just really good. There's not really anything to say about it. I mean, it's just wonderful. The art is wonderful. The story is wonderful. And I feel like the pacing at this point in the story is really, really, really well done. I feel like in the beginning it kind of struggles. But the pacing really, I mean, it finds its groove in these last couple of volumes. I really love Sailor Moon. So I'm a Moonie. Where my Moonies at? Where my Moonies at? Come through, Moonies. Yeah, this is a great volume. I love it. This is volume 7 of Sailor Moon by Naoko Takeuchi. Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, okay? Don't get it twisted. Moving on, we have volume 3 of The Promised Neverland. I don't know why I'm collecting this series so slowly, but I am. Because I do really enjoy it. This has a story by Kayu Shirai and art by Posca Demizu, and this is printed from the shonenjump line. I know the series is long over, but I'm slowly getting it because I want to slowly get it. I've already read this volume. It's really good. I mean, the story is really good. I think up until a certain point. I only read, I think, up to like right after they escape. Oh, am I spoiling that? Well, sorry. They do escape. I really enjoyed this volume. I read it a long time ago, and rereading it again, it's still really good. The mystery, the problem solving, these kids are so smart and so cool. I don't know. I really dig this series. I'm just collecting it really slowly, but I really like it. And if you haven't picked it up, I do recommend, like, definitely a 4 out of 5 stars at this point in the series, volume 3. So this is The Promised Neverland from Shonen Jump. The next series is a really lovely one that I'm really enjoying, and I hope more people pick up because it is short and sweet, but also just so beautiful and so tender. I'm really loving it. It is called My Love Mix-Up, and this is volume 6 and volume 7. They have art by Aruko and story by Wataru Hinekure. And I mean, it's just such a lovely BL story. It's like such light BL, and there's like a heterosexual relationship that is like the B plot, but is also really prominent. So you get a lot of all of the worlds. These were really 2 great volumes. Every volume of this series is really, really wonderful. It's light, it's beautiful, it makes you smile, it makes you tear up. I love it. My Love Mix-Up. I would definitely pick it up if I were you. If you like BL, if you like soft BL, if you like anything that's going to make your heart warm, My Love Mix-Up is really, really wonderful. And this is volume 6 and 7 from Shoujo Beat. Next up is Mieruko-chan. This is the story of this girl, Mieruko-chan, who can see ghosts but doesn't want them to realize that she can see them because they're really freaking spooky. This was a really funny volume, really great stuff. Every volume is really short, but really jam-packed full of funny stuff, and I think the plot, like, I'm glad that an overarching plot is developing. I think this kind of cemented that and is really taking us in an interesting direction. This is volume 5 by Tomoki Izumi, and this is published by Yen Press. I don't have a lot of Yen Press stuff, so this is really cool. I really love this series, and yeah, pick it up. If you like ghosts and stuff, I really love ghosts, so this is right up my alley. up next we have Tokyo Revengers. This is the omnibus edition from 7 Seas. This is collecting 9 and 10 with story and art by Ken Wakui. I really like this series a lot. I think at this point, in this volume it was a little bit, I think the plot of it all kind of I got stuck on it a little bit and was like, oh, this is kind of redundant. Like, he just like always goes back in time and does some stuff and then comes back and they're like, well, you gotta go back. I'm just like, is the end in sight? I don't know, because like, how many times are we going to go back and forth, because how many times is it going to be interesting? It was a good volume. These were 2 good volumes, I guess, but I'm interested to see how it develops, because I would really love to break out of the monotony of the I go back, I think I solved everything, I come into the future, and everything is still messed up. Like, when do we break this cycle? I don't know. I don't know how it happens. I don't know when it happens. But, yeah, I mean, Tokyo Revengers is really good, and I really enjoy the series, so I would still recommend it, even though at about volumes 9 and 10, it gets a little bit redundant. Most things get really redundant at volume 9 and 10, okay? This is, what, you talk about 2 years, maybe 3 years of publication, it's gonna get redundant, you know? So I'm interested to see the next part where some new stuff happens, and hopefully it's super, super exciting. But anyway, this is volumes 9 and 10 of Tokyo Revengers. An exciting new series that I am really, really enjoying is Medalist. This is by Medalist, and this is volume 3. This is by Tsurumai. Anyway, this is Medalist Volume 3. If you know how to pronounce this name, can you leave it phonetically in the comments for me? I really love this volume. I really love this series. I love the ice skating. I'm a sucker for a sports manga that's done really well and has really endearing characters, and Medalist, baby, they are taking you there. This is printed and published with Kodansha, and I love this trim size. Great series. Highly recommend it if you like sports stuff. And even if you don't, if you like cutesy little girl stuff, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. The protagonist in this is super endearing, and I think you would really love her, because I do. So pick up Medalist. This is volume 3. Whew! Speaking of new series that I love, oh my god, y'all, it just keeps getting better with this series. I don't know what to say. I'm talking about Dandadan! This is volume 8 by Yukinobu Tatsu. I mean, wow. Does it get better than Dandadan? It is really, this is going to be the next big thing. I mean, if it's not already, it is in my household. This goes triple platinum in my household. This was a great volume. Every volume of Dandadan is really great. I was watching a YouTuber earlier, and they were talking about just the level of detail in the art for a weekly publication is actually kind of insane. The artistry in this and the storytelling is just so wonderful. If you are on the fence about Dandadan, you need to stop being on the fence. You need to cross over to the other side, baby. We will welcome you, because Dandadan is the tea, baby. You need to be reading Dandadan by Yukinobu Tatsu, published by Shonenjump over at Viz, okay? So, y'all need to get into this gig. Y'all need to get into this gig. I don't know how to stress this enough to you. Y'all need to get into Dandadan. Now! And don't make me say it again. Next up, oh my goodness, what a great finish. We have the final volume, volume 13 of Hell's Paradise by Yuji Kaku. I really loved this series. This is from the Viz signature line. It was the perfect length. I think the perfect storytelling, the perfect art. I think it really, really works. Everything Yuji Kaku is doing in this series really, really makes sense. I stress that because I'm right now rereading Ayashiman, and it is a miss for Yuji Kaku. But this, I mean, this was wonderful. What a wonderful way to wrap everything up. I really loved Hell's Paradise. I know there are naysayers, but for me, this is really great. I did get misty-eyed at the end. I almost shed a tear. I was this close. If you want an action adventure with some great art and some really cool, innovative fight scenes, I would highly recommend Hell's Paradise. Don't put it off. It's short. It's only 13 volumes, okay? So, like, you don't have to invest too much. I would highly recommend it. This is one of my favorites. One of my new favorites, and I can't wait to reread the whole series again, because this last volume was really wonderful. From the Viz signature line, Hell's Paradise by Yuji Kaku, Volume 13. I hate to see a series end. I mean, I love it because I love to cry, but man, it's so sad. Ugh, because I want more. I can't wait to see what Yuji Kaku does next. Yashima was not a hit, but I think that they've got another hit in them. But this was Hell's Paradise. Really wonderful stuff. Y'all give it up for Hell's Paradise in the comments. And don't piss me off. Speaking of not pissing me off, this next volume was actually really good. I'm talking about volume 15 of Mao by Rumiko Takahashi. This is printed with the Shonen Sunday line over at Viz. I always say this is printed. I keep telling myself I need to focus on saying published, but I say printed. I'm so old. I mean, very young, actually. Very young and beautiful. Tell me how young and beautiful I am in the comments, okay? Let me know in the comments how young and beautiful you think I am. Guess my age, but don't guess too high, okay, or your comment will be deleted. Anyway, we are talking about Rumiko Takahashi's Mao. This was volume 15. This was actually a really wonderful volume. I think some of them are quite slow, but this one was really wonderful. It really moved the plot along, and you got really much more invested in a lot of the characters. So this was really good. I really liked this one, and I can't wait to see what's next from this old lady who's still writing manga. I love this for her. I really do. She doesn't have to write. She literally doesn't have to write anything else. She doesn't. The money she's making off of Inuyasha and Yashahime, baby, she is set. And Ranma half, and, you know, Maison Ikoku, and with the Yatsuda, what is it called? Whatever. With that one too, baby, that just got a reboot. She's making money. She ain't worried about it. She ain't got to write nothing else. But she still comes out and delivers some really good material, and I've been kind of skeptical, but this one was really great. I really enjoyed this volume. But anyway, this is volume 15 of Mao. Y'all, this next series, I've been waiting so long to get this volume from this series because it is very hard to find and it is very expensive online. If you try to get this title on eBay or on Amazon, I'm telling you right now, this lone volume is about $60 to $100. Like, no joke. It is maybe even a couple $100 to get this. I am so excited and happy that I was able to get this volume of this manga because I've been waiting for like maybe a year or two to finally be able to pick it back up. And I went to my local bookstore, comic book store, and I said, do you have this in stock? I see you have some other ones. And they said, no, but we can order it. And every time I ever tried to order it, they didn't have it or it was super expensive. And this time, it was regular price and it was available. And I got it in a week. And I'm so excited to tell you about it because I freaking love this series. It is Real by Takehiko Inoue. This is, again, from the Viz signature line. Y'all know I'm obsessed with Takehiko Inoue. And I think this is my favorite series. So, I mean, I've only read 4 volumes, but the way that I bawled at the first 3 volumes straight and then got misty-eyed during this one is something that I have not experienced before. The guy's a genius. I mean, the guy's a genius. And this is such a great series. I really, really love Real. And I can't wait to get more. I'm hoping that they come a little easier into my life than the struggle to get this one. I've ordered this one 7 different times and none of them have ever showed up. I've had to get refunds every time. So I'm very happy that this one came and that it was not an arm and a leg, because truly this is such a great series by such a great author. One of my favorite mangaka, Takehiko Inoue. This is Real, Volume 4. Next up, we got 2 volumes from a series that I am really growing to love. Like, I really, really dig this series, and I just feel like nobody's talking about it, and no one talked about it when it was coming out fresh, and I just feel like no one knows the series exists, but it is truly so, so good. The manga is really great, and I am talking about Malevolent Spirits Monogatari. I've got volumes 5 and 6. I got these on In-Stock Trades. Thank you so much, In-Stock Trades, for having these and sending them over. I have been waiting to catch back up because they're just not in bookstores. Like, I just feel like nobody has them. But I was so lucky to be able to get these on In-Stock Trades for super cheap. And, I mean, wow, these were incredible. I mean, this story is really good. And, like, yes, it's shonen tropey, but also, I don't know, it's just so fresh. The art is so fresh. And it's so enticing. There's something really enticing about this series. I don't really know how to put it other than that, but it is just really, really gripping. This is published by 7 Seas, and let's see who the author is. I truly actually don't know. Story and art by Oni Gunsou. That's gotta mean something. Oni, demon? Gunsou. If you know what this name means, let me know. I know Oni is demon, but I don't know what the Gunsou could mean. I'm sure this is an acronym and a placeholder for the real name of the author, but yeah, if you know what this means, let me know. But anyway, Malevolent Spirits Monogatari 5 and 6 really worked my pussy out. I can't sugarcoat it. This worked my pussy out. These were so good. If you have not picked this up, there's a bunch of them available on In-Stock Trades. I say go there if you want to shop really quick and get some freaking amazing manga. These were so good. I loved them. And I can't wait to continue to read this series. It's one of the most exciting things that I'm reading right now. And I cannot believe that no one is talking about it. So now you know about it. And let me know when you pick it up, okay? Because you need to be picking it up. Go order it right now. Go online, go to Crunchyroll, go to In-Stock Trades, go to anywhere. Get it. Because it is so good. 7 Seas has some titles I really love. Like, I'm kind of noticing this pattern. 7 Seas be picking up the good manga. No shade to the other girls, but 7 Seas, they work me out. They work me out. Shonen Jump, of course, always gonna be good. Viz, always gonna be good. But 7 Seas, that's yes. Alright, and our last manga from this July haul is a manga I have not read yet. This volume I haven't read yet, but I am excited to be digging into it once I get the volumes in between. And this is Dark Gathering Volume 4. I really loved Volume 1 of Dark Gathering. And so I was excited to get this one. This one was 50% off in like a discount bin somewhere. So I just picked it up and was like, I'll need it eventually. So I have this one and I can't wait to read it eventually because I really, really enjoyed the first volume. I didn't think I was going to, but it really surprised me. This is, of course, a Shonen Jump title with story and art by Kenichi Kondo. Volume 1 is really great. I have nothing really to say about Volume 4, but Volume 1 is really great. So, if you know more about Dark Gathering, let me know if it's worth it. I've already got Volume 4 and I've just ordered Volumes 2 and 3. But let me know if I should continue after that. What do you think? What do you think of Dark Gathering? Because I don't hear people talking about Dark Gathering either. We're talking about Elusive Samurai, one of the worst things I've ever read. No shade. But no, we're talking about Dark Gathering, and Dark Gathering is kind of the tea. I don't know, the first volume was really good. I am a sucker for ghosts and yokai and things like that. So that is, the supernatural it has a soft spot for me. So maybe that's why I love it so much. But yeah, I really love the first volume, so I'm excited to dig in to Volume 4. And with that, that is the last of our haul from July 2024. I've just been waiting to film this one, and I finally got a day where I was home early after doing a gig, and was able to share my haul with you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you find some stuff in here that you are excited about or that you might want to pick up. If you have any questions about any of the series, please leave a comment. Let me know what you're interested in, and if you need a little bit more details, I can send you links, I can give you descriptions. I love opening my world of manga to all of you, so I just really appreciate you watching. If you made it to the end of the video, once again I'm going to tell you, please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @the_Ari_Gato. And you can also follow the pages for this YouTube channel at Drag Manga Collector on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll just be uploading haul stuff forever until eternity. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, mis gatos. Whew, damn. my knees hurt, girl. I did a split tonight. I did a leg lift and then fell into the split. I'm tired. Oops. But this was really fun. I love manga. Ooh. I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wow, I'm so gorgeous. It gives cam girl. It gives... Oh no. Hey. What are you looking for? A little drag. A little drag. Maybe I'm a drag queen. Okay. Let's get back to it.